This is one of our series of training videos for real estate professionals on the use of the calculator that's part of the Mach 1 negotiation system. This is an introduction to the calculator tab. This is the calculator tab of the multiple equivalent simultaneous offer, or MISO negotiation system as we prefer to call it. As shown in the Program Basics video, data can only be entered into the yellow boxes and the update button must be clicked or the enter key must be pressed for the input to be accepted and the calculations performed. Because the program does so many calculations at once, we didn't want there to be a delay every time information was entered into a box. Also, use the Tab key to move between boxes or click the box with the left mouse button. The system allows even those very new to the real estate profession to be up and running right away and submitting professional offers. To compute the up to 6 offer amounts at once, the only boxes that need input are the annual interest rate, the cash offer amount, and the cash paid at closing. The annual interest rate is what you and/or the seller would consider to be an acceptable rate of interest for the repayment term of the loan. The cash offer amount is also known as the maximum allowable offer, or MAO, for the property. This is the price at which an investor can reasonably expect to earn a decent profit and have only a minimal chance of losing money. Any offer greater than the MAO will significantly increase the investor's chance of losing money and also make the profit margin too low for the amount of risk associated with the investment. Cash paid at closing is the total out-of-pocket cash needed to take over the property at closing. This amount includes the down payment, any encumbrances that have to be paid off, and any other closing costs that may be incurred. The amount that remains from the cash offer amount minus the cash paid at closing is the seller's invested equity, or the amount that the seller is leaving in the property, which is what should determine your willingness to increase the purchase price of the property. After the values are entered and the update button is clicked, the results are shown in the results section here. This section shows the total offer amounts of the simultaneous offers that are made to the seller. Each offer is based on the number of months that the seller is willing to allow their equity to remain in the property. The total of the monthly payments made are shown here. These are called direct equity reduction, or DER payments, because the total amount owed is reduced by each payment, essentially a 0% interest loan. The balloon payment here is a lump sum amount representing the balance of the loan that is given to the seller at the end of the agreed-upon period. This balloon payment and the sum of the payments are added together to produce the subtotal. The subtotal is added to the cash paid at closing to derive the total offer amount of the offer for the property. Remember, at any time you can push the slider back and replay any part of this video. Also, we've created a table of contents on the left where you can see every item covered during the video. Clicking on any of the topics immediately takes you to that point in the video for review now, or allows you to skip directly to a desired heading if that's your topic of interest at a later time. The monthly payment used is calculated for you based on a term of 360 months. This is as if you were making the payments over a 30-year period. If you or the seller would like a different monthly payment amount, the amount can be entered in the monthly payment box. To help you decide on what monthly payments are best for your situation, a list of the monthly payments for each year from 1 to 40 years and interest-only payments are shown by clicking on the Payment Options tab at the top. This is explained further in the Payment Options video. There's also a handy tool here that will show you the monthly payment amount for any number of months from 1 to 999. A handy year-to-month converter is located here on the right to help you with that pesky chore. The program also allows you to vary the monthly payment for any month or group of months during the entire term of the loan. This allows you to be as flexible as needed to meet whatever demands the seller proposes. Lump sums or mini balloon payments can also be scheduled during the term of the loan whenever needed. This will help you to meet future cash needs that the seller may or may not expect. A great tool we've used in the past has been to negotiate the loan balance down by making lump sum payments to the seller to meet unexpected needs that came up. These payments could potentially come out of the front end of the loan, even though this may occur many months into the loan. The investment periods are shown here and converted to years and months here. A maximum of 480 months or 40 years is allowed. The user can change these periods here by entering the first period of the investment and the number of additional months of each of the subsequent periods. Here, for example, the first period was set for 24 months or 2 years, and each additional period was set for 36 months or 3 years. So, the first period is 2 years, of course, and the following is 3 years later, which of course will be 5 years. The next is 3 years later, which is 8 years. The next is 11 years, and so on and so forth. Thank you for reviewing the introduction to the Calculator tab. We are continuously adding features and tools to assist you in your future investment endeavors. Click on the index to go to the next in this series of training videos, or skip to any desired topic from the index.